Right, so we're going to look at how to find the equation of a line given 2 points. So firstly I'm just going to put a coordinate axis together like so. And then we'll have a look at 2 points on the XY axis. This is the X axis and this is the Y axis, as you know. Let's go for -1, 2 as 1 point. Oops. And 1, 7 as the other point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's the point 1, 7, and this is the point -1, 2. Okay, now I'm going to draw a line that connects those 2 points very cleverly. Draw that line. There it is there. Now our task is to find the equation of the line. Find the equation of the line joining the points, in this case -1, 2 and 1, 7, which is this line right here. It has arrows on the end, it goes on forever in both directions. So how we do it is we have two options open to us. We looked at an equation today that is very helpful, and that is y minus y1, doesn't need a bracket, I'm not sure why I did that, equals m, which is the gradient, x minus x1. So what we can do to execute this equation and find the equation of this line is to take x1, y1 as either of these 2 points. So this could be x1, y1, or this could be x1, y1. It doesn't matter which one we use. I'm going to use the point 1, 7 as my x1, y1, and m I need to find. I don't yet have m. So before I do anything else, I need to find out what my gradient is of this line. So let's do that now. My gradient, or m, is equal to y2 minus y1, so I subtract my y coordinates and I subtract my x coordinates and I divide. So y2 minus y1 is, if I call this x2 and this y2, this is the point x1, y1, that identifies my points. y2 minus y1 is 2 minus 7, and x2 minus x1 is minus 1 minus 1, which is minus 5 over minus 2, which is 5 over 2. That is my gradient, 5 over 2. So now I can get back to work on my equation over here. Y minus y1, this is my y1 here, I've selected y minus 7 equals, my m is 5 over 2, and x minus x1 point is 1. And now to sort this out, I multiply 2 across the whole equation by 2, so therefore 2y minus 14 is equal to 5 outside of x minus 1. I will now expand the right hand side of this equation to get that, and I will therefore end up with 5x minus 2y. What I'm doing is I'm taking the 2y over to the right hand side of the equation, so it becomes minus 2y. I'm going to take my minus 14 and put it over the right hand side of the equation, so it's minus 5 plus 14, which is plus 9, and that equals 0. That is the equation of the line up here, the red line that I started off with. I have another option, and this is one that you might like to use, and that is using the old trusty y equals mx plus c, using the same value obviously for m, because we are after the equation of this line here. So y equals m is 5 over 2, as we established earlier, x plus c. Now we need to find out what c is, and we will do that by putting in a point xy that we know lies on the line. Now that could be 1, 7, could be -1, -2. Let's use 1, 7 because both those coordinates are positive. And in doing so, we will find out what the value of c is. 5 over 2 times 1, which is just 5 over 2. We will discover that this is the case, and working through to get c. C is equal to 7. Well, I'm not sure what I'm doing there. Just pop that out. If I write 7 as 14 over 2 minus 5 over 2, then I'll get c to be 9 over 2. I then put that value of c back into the equation, so I've therefore got my equation to be y equals 5 over 2x plus 9 over 2. That or that equation are both acceptable equations of the red line. And that is how to find the equation of a line given 2 points. In summary, find the gradient and use this equation using gradient and one of your points that you're given, or use y equals mx plus c using your gradient, and in order to find c, subbing in for x and y either one of the points that you were given originally in the question. I hope this helps.